Did you know that men today are overwhelmingly freaked out about getting married because of the fear of committing to one woman for the rest of their lives? I found a study undertaken at Rutgers University, conducted by the National Marriage Project about 10 years ago, that went out to major cities across the U.S., and they interviewed single men on their attitudes regarding sex, dating, meeting women, living together, marrying a soulmate, the timing of marriage, social pressures to marry, divorce, desire for children, and the work-family balance. Now, as a single Muslim guy, if you've ever felt that you have it more difficult than a quote-unquote average Western guy, because at least he can get out that sexual energy through girlfriends, one-night stands, and I as a Muslim cannot, and the fitna is everywhere, I've got some good news for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you why you as a single Muslim male have an opportunity to become more desired, respected, and even secretly fantasized about by your future wife, that the average guy who can pick up as many attractive co-workers or classmates or has a girlfriend will never ever have. Here are 4 reasons why you need to watch this video in its entirety right now. Number 1, if you learn what I'm going to share with you, inshallah, you'll be able to withstand the temptations and fitna of half-naked women outside, whether it's in your college or at your work through classmates or co-workers, without resorting to masturbation or pornography before marriage. Number 2, each time you see that haram image inadvertently on a billboard or on a bus stop or on a bus outside, or you see a woman improperly dressed, you're able to see the reality of the situation, and you can be a true gentleman with dignity and honor, rather than one who ogles her with your eyes and secretly desires her. Thirdly, that shame and disappointment and anxiety you feel each time you make ghusl after haram and is motivated by emotional and sexual insecurities can be replaced with full satisfaction, that you know how to repeatedly, again and again, have your wife desire you more and more, and that she's made herself only specially for your eyes and not for anyone else's eyes. And the best thing of all, you have to no longer feel that extreme feeling of loneliness in your heart, like there's this empty hole and weight. And when you're lying alone in bed at night, you can instead feel strong, confident, and fulfilled as a man before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you're probably asking yourself, who am I, and what in the world do I know about the plight of the single Muslim guy if I'm married myself and I'm not going through your quote-unquote your reality? Assalamu alaikum, my name is Ziad Ramadan, and over the past few years, I've now worked and coached hundreds of Muslims struggling with these concerns, both single and married guys. So I've seen both sides of the coin. My personal mission is to help you be fulfilled as a single male, so with your wife you can be emotionally, sexually, physically, and spiritually fulfilled, and you can withstand the fitna and temptations outside. Now recently, I've been doing a lot of research on this topic, and I've gotten some really interesting data from my single male clients. What's been really interesting is that while they want to get married to that practicing sister in Islam, who they know is a religious woman, fears Allah, will be a good mother to their kids, they're freaking out. Of what? The big C, commitment to one woman for marriage for the rest of their lives. Exactly like the study at Rutgers University showed. Except for the Muslim guy, he can't live with a girlfriend, he can't enjoy her sexually as he wishes, he can't live together for a few years and finally decide, you know, she's the one and I can commit to her. So you're caught in a bind, especially with fitna being everywhere, big as a billboard, quick as a flip of a TV channel, or the click of a mouse. We live in a culture that shouts sex from every corner, and that sex is so pleasurable and feels good, yet you, as a practicing Muslim guy, you can't have it. Well, not until you're 28, you have $20,000 saved up in the bank for your wife's dowry, and you go through that grueling process of finding the quote-unquote the one. And then you're afraid that when you get married to that practicing Muslimah, when she finds out that you, gasp, have sexual desires, she'll label you as some sort of pervert with low morals who is destined for the hellfire. And not only that, but you may have caught up on articles or blogs of practicing sisters mention how difficult it is for this modest woman to open up herself sexually for her husband. So not only that, you're expected to be patient. So I get why for many guys, pornography feels like a convenient way out. It feels like a lesser of two evils. There's no red tape, and you can feel normal and wanted because you have sexual desires. So in your mind, it's like she better be drop dead gorgeous or so worth it for me to put up with all this red tape, or it's not worth the hassle just yet. And then in a normal world, You have these non-Muslim girls around you who treat you normally, who flirt with you, who are attractive. She doesn't expect you to be some perfect religious guy who never has flaws. She gets you're human. But then as each year passes by, you're getting older, your friends are getting married, posting their wedding pictures on Facebook, and a few years have passed already, and those same friends are now posting baby pictures. And the good sisters that you know from the community, they're getting married too, and you're becoming that older bachelor left behind. Despite all these challenges, I believe there's a hidden opportunity that you probably haven't had the chance to see, and you as a single Muslim male have the opportunity to become more desired, respected, and even secretly fantasized about by your future wife. That the average guy who can pick up that attractive coworker or classmate, that can indulge in pornography, or that has that girlfriend, whatever way to let out that sexual energy, they're never going to have it or experience it. Now before we get there, I actually need your help here, and I want us to work together towards that desired outcome that you have. Now knowing that you're a single guy, I want to understand what's going on better, so I really feel that I've hit the nail on the head. And I want you to tell me privately, just me and you, and tell me which of these 4 things are most resembling your experience and you're interested in solving right now. So which of these 4 scenarios that you see right below in the survey below are most resembling your experience and you're interested in solving right now? How to withstand the fitna of half-naked women outside without resorting to masturbation or pornography before marriage. How to undo the harm done by years of pornography so that you may become attracted and fulfilled to only your future spouse in marriage. How to stop masturbating and or watching pornography and deal with the extreme loneliness and shame of the secret problem. Or how to overcome your sexual insecurities and gain sexual confidence before marriage so that your future wife desires, respects, and secretly fantasizes about you. So here are the 4 different scenarios again, and only pick one of them. How to withstand the fitna of half-naked women outside without resorting to masturbation or pornography before marriage. How to undo the harm done by years of pornography so that you may become attracted naturally and fulfilled to only your future spouse in marriage. Or how to stop masturbating and or watching pornography and deal with extreme loneliness and shame of the secret problem. Or finally, how to overcome your sexual insecurities and gain sexual confidence before marriage so that your future wife desires, respects, and secretly fantasizes about you. Yeah, I know that more than one of these situations can apply to you technically, but I only want you to pick the one from these that you feel is the most challenging or frustrating for you that you want to solve right now. And over the next few weeks, I'd like to share with you what I believe are some strategies to help you from what I've learned and helped some of my own clients achieve. And I want you to be rest assured that you can start enjoying these benefits for yourself, inshallah, regardless of how many years you've turned to masturbation or pornography. Alright, so that's all. I appreciate you filling out this quick survey here, and remember, don't make it really difficult. Just pick the one you feel most applies to your situation. Jazakumullah khair, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.